Businessman Alfred Woyome has threatened to sue the General Legal Counsel for disbarring former Chief State Attorney Samuel Nerquaye-Tetteh, who worked on the case against him for causing 400,000 cedis to be transferred to his wife. Alfred Woyome, who has been at the center of the 51 million cedi Waterville judgment debt case, says the actions of the General Legal Counsel amounts to contempt of court. There is more in the following report.
Alfred Woyome is of the view that the General Legal Counsel, which is the body mandated to regulate the legal profession, had no jurisdiction to hear the matter as it had been settled in judgments of the Court of Appeal and High Court. According to him, the judicial decisions have exonerated him and any other person who was accused for wrongdoing in the judgment death case. However, the General Legal Counsel found Samuel Nerquaye-Tetteh guilty of breaching the professional and conduct etiquette of the legal profession by causing Alfred Woyome to transfer 400,000 Ghana cedis to the account of his wife. Nerquaye-Tetteh was part of the state team in one of the cases against Alfred Woyome, according to the General Legal Counsel, but reacting to the decision, Alfred Woyome insisted that Nerquaye-Tetteh was never part of the team that he came up against in court and threatened to sue the General Legal Counsel and the Attorney General for the decision.
Thank God that we have got all the judgments. Thank God that I'm waiting for the Supreme Court to do the honorable thing by departing away from the so-called linking me to something I'm not part of. Thank God that I can still have a conversation with people. I can say that I pledge on my honor that I will remain very much active to make sure that the institution of government do the right thing. And I want to announce here forthwith that I am taking the, what do you call it? This body, the General Legal Counsel, to court early next week. And whatever we file, we will alert you and you get to know so that you know it. We'll pursue General Legal Counsel and the AG for them to stop what they are doing.
Admitting, however, that he indeed transferred 400,000 Ghana cedis to Samuel Nerquaye-Tetteh's wife, he explained that it was purely on humanitarian grounds.
Nerquaye-Tetteh's wife, money that I sent to her, was on the basis of what I do at WOFA, Woyome Foundation for Africa. You are aware of that? I pay fees and pay other things for many people across the whole Africa country. When I work, that's what I use my money for, philanthropy. I have a lot of documents and everything like that. If you want, I'll give it to you, associations and things like that. I was one of the first people who were buying antiretroviral drugs for all Ghanaians when the government had not started, during Koshigan period and things like that. Many of you have benefited from it in schools and everything. I happen to know about the woman issue. And this one, I didn't have money, so we said we borrowed it. We signed, and they have paid back. It had nothing to do with it because Nerquaye cannot recommend anything. It was recommended by government state institutions for both Kufuor government time and Atami's government time.
Meanwhile, the Attorney General's department has been reacting to some of the claims.
If he has a ruling in his favor, him, the person, Alfred Woyome, if he is of the opinion that because he was acquitted in a criminal trial, Samuel Nerquaye-Tetteh, his professional conduct cannot be questioned by the General Legal Counsel or cannot be adjudicated upon by the General Legal Counsel. I think these are two separate matters, two different things. And the General Legal Counsel, by law, they are empowered to actually deal with issues of misconduct and ethics. And they have exercised their jurisdiction, and this really cannot amount to contempt. But more importantly is the issue of bringing in or roping in the Attorney General, tarnishing the image of the Chief State. And we say emphatically that, one, the ruling was not a ruling of the Office of the Attorney General. The ruling was not a ruling by the Attorney General. The ruling against or the ruling to disbar the former Chief State, with the greatest respect to him as well, is a ruling from the General Legal Counsel. And the General Legal Counsel is not a body that is controlled exclusively by the Attorney General at all.